We just had such a full day of running errands. But I wanted to point out something that always happens to me. I'm in Sephora, okay? This happens to me maybe once a week. I'm in Sephora and the employee was asking something to do with my Fidelity card in French, and I didn't understand some of the vocab she was saying. It was something along the lines of like, do you want to earn points? Or use points or something. And I was like, parlez-vous anglais? To ask if she speaks English. She says yes perfectly, like almost in an American accent. And I was like, okay. And then at that moment you always clock, okay, they can speak a better English than I can French, so we're gonna speak English. She of course asks for my address for the profile thing or whatever. I give it to her. She goes, oh, you live in France. How long have you been here? And you don't speak French. It's almost like a shame on you for living here and not speaking fluent, or not understanding me basically, not speaking fluent French. And I'm like, okay, I get it. I'm also like in this customer service environment. You would just never say something like that. And whatever. It drives me crazy. Long story short, she was kind of like a shame on you for not knowing how to speak French. Anyways, I leave and I'm a little ticked off. It happens all the time, but whatever. I shake it off. I get back up to my neighborhood and I go to the boulangerie as I usually do. I got a baguette for dinner. So good. I'm in line for like a hot second before I get to order. And when I start ordering, I order in full French like I usually do. I had a conversation with the man that was working on the other side. Basically just asked, that I go in there all the time. He's like, do you want half or full one? Whatever. All in French, okay? And I really try to whip out my little French accent whenever I do things like this with locals. And there was an older man behind me and he just turns to me and he said, your French is very good in English. Because he obviously knew I wasn't like French. You can tell by like the way I say words, I guess. But anyways, he just said my French was really good, and I was like, thank you, I needed that today. It was so nice, but it just makes all the difference, because when you try, you obviously want somebody to speak French back to you, not say, oh, where are you from? How long have you been here? Oh, you should speak French. I'm like, girl, don't burst my bubble like that.